Hi, Popsy.
Hi, Ollie.
Do you know what time it is?
It's the magic garden time.
Let's say hola to our amigos-bambinos.
Yay! Hello from the magic garden, our favorite place to be.
We love to make new friends here and wave to our families.
Hello from the magic garden, our favorite place to be. We love to make new friends here and wave to our families.
Come on in.
Welcome to our magic garden, and today we have 4 brand new friends that we're going to be getting to know each other and playing some games and having generally a great time. Is that true?
Yeah.
Excellent. Right, we're going to wave to everyone at home so everyone can see us and give a nice big smile, and you can blow a kiss if you want to as well. And we're going to start introducing each of our names. Obviously, I'm Ollie, and everyone knows that already, but we have 4 new friends in our garden, and on this side we have... Lucia, and give us a wave to everyone at home, Lucia. And next to Lucia, who do we have? Jude. So Jude can also give us a wave. And then on my left side, we have 2 new friends that we haven't met just yet. So, go on, who do we have?
Alfie.
Alfie can give a nice, big, sturdy wave to the camera and everyone at home. And then last but not least, who do we have?
Maya.
Maya, again, and a nice, big smile and big, round waves to everyone at home. That's really, really exciting. We're going to start with a great game, okay? It's called a monster parade. Is anyone afraid of monsters? You are? But these monsters are going to be nice and fun, I promise. They should be really, really exciting, okay? So, we're going to start by learning the 4 different monsters that we have, and then we're going to start getting into the zone and becoming these monsters ourselves, okay? So, we have our stomping giants. We also have our flying dragons. We have our creeping goblins. And last but not least, we also have our lumbering cyclops, okay? Cyclops are the ones with a big one eye. You know what they are, yeah? Okay. We're going to start with our stomping giants. And our stomping giants walk a little bit like this. They have very loud and heavy steps. So they go boom, boom, and we can walk around if we want to. Boom, 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 boom. And those are stomping big giants, yep? Everyone understands those? Clear? Yep, right, let's regroup and stand by our logs, and let's learn our second one, which is really, really simple. We have our flying dragons, and that's very, very simple. We're just going to stretch our arms out without hitting anyone on the sides, and we're going to flap our arms and pretend to fly around as if we're flying dragons. Ready? To take to the skies, and flying off we go! Flying dragons! And you can jump over the logs if you want to. You can make them as scary or as nice as you want to. I've never met an ice dragon, but you can never know. And flying dragons back to our spots. Ooh, almost hit you on the head and everything with my wings. And let's learn the last, not the last one, almost the last one. Our creeping goblins. And for our creeping goblins, we're going to crouch down, go on our tiptoes, and start to creep around the room as if we're creeping goblins. Very sneaky, very mischievous, maybe ready to steal something, steal someone's food, or toys, or dreams, or nightmares. Who knows? And coming back to our spots, and back to our normal selves. And our last one, we have our lumbering cyclops. And for this one, our arms are going to get very, very heavy. And we're going to take long and slow steps. And our arms are going to swing by our sides. So it goes... And swing your arms, swing your arms. Like a very heavy cyclops with only one eye, swinging your arms because they're so, so heavy. And back to our spots. Right. Do you have a favorite monster that you've explored just now? You do? Right, we're going to do a quick parade with other monsters, okay? Get into the zone, think about the monster you're going to become, and music, please. And off we go. Off we go as a monster. Which one are you going to do?
It's pretty hey.
Bum, 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 bum. And I hope that everyone at home is doing the same thing just as us in the Magic Garden. And let's give ourselves a nice shake to let go of our monsters and return back to our human forms. Whew, don't know about you, but I was really tired doing that and watching you guys. That was really, really fun, wasn't it? Yeah. My favourite monster was a creeping goblin, and some of you did amazing creeping goblins that I was watching. So really well done, guys. Are we now ready to start the next activity, which is our bubble monsters? Yep. Right. Excellent. Let's do a nice big hands in the middle and say bubble monsters. Bubble monsters. Let's go.
Hello! For today's arts and craft activities, we've got prepared for you bubble monsters. These are great fun, but they do make a lot of batizo. So make sure you're prepared to make these and that you've got all the relevant equipment so your mum or guardian or parents don't complain about the mess you'll make. Okay? We've chosen today some lovely colours like green and pink for these bubble monsters, and then stuck on some wiggly eyes, some small ones, some jumbo. Ooh, one fell off, that's even scarier. We've added some arms, some hair, nostrils, and given it some scary and funky mouths for them to be funny and scary at the same time. So today, we're actually going to put this to one side. And we've got different colours for you to use as well, because it doesn't have to be green and pink. You can have them in any colours that you wish. We've got blues, pinks, orange, and verde, green, our favourite. Yep. On this side, we've got other materials that you're going to need, like the wiggly eyes, some Pritt Stick, Papegallolo wiggly eyes, and then our lovely acrylic paints. If you can, make sure that they're non-toxic, because you don't want to swallow them as you start to blow bubbles into the cups, okay? We've also got some white paper, or card preferably, so it doesn't go through once you blow the bubbles, and it will stay on more nicely. Excellent. Shall we start? Great. Let's start with a lovely orange, which we haven't used yet, and what we're going to do is we're going to blow bubbles into the straw. Now, what we've done here actually is we've mixed, before we add in some water, we've put in some washing up liquid, a nice big dollop of washing up liquid. Después, we've put in some orange paint in this instance, if you can see into here. And then we've added just a little bit of water and we mix it all up. Lo mezcla todo muy bien, as if you're making a nice budín de pan. And those are very, very difficult to mix. Maybe we'll do on another program, who knows. And we're going to blow bubbles into it so it creates a lovely potion-like mixture. And then with those bubbles, you're going to print it onto the white card, and you should end up with something like that. Now, you might need to do it a couple of times just so the color actually sticks onto it and the bubble print also stays. So, let's make some more bubbles. Oh, me encanta. And let's add another one there. Great. Does anyone actually know what bubbles are called in Spanish? Any guesses at home? No? Well, in case you haven't got it, they're called burbujas, which I quite like. Okay, so by the time we've done these, this one, our first one, should be dry by now. We're actually going to start sticking on some eyes. And I'm going to go for, let me just put this to one side and clean my hands on the paper. And we'll go for a mixture of jumbo eyes and small eyes so we can actually stick it onto our lovely bubble monsters. So I'm going to go for 2 small eyes first. Bring them out into my hand so I can easily grab them from here. Now you can get jumbo eyes or wiggly eyes that have a sticky back on them. These ones don't, and that's okay. So what we are going to do is use some Pritt Stick to glue the back of the eyes and then stick it onto our paper and our bubbles. So let's go for a jumbo one. And very carefully just add some Pritt Stick onto the back of your wiggly eye. And I'm going to be really, really funky with this one. And I'm going to add a small bubble eye or wiggly eye. and a big one. With a black permanent marker or felt pen, you're then going to draw on its arms, legs, eyes, nostrils, hairs. Well, not eyes, because we've got our eyes, but we're going to add on the hair, the mouth, the arms, the legs, and see how funky and creative we can get with these monsters. So I'm going to add some horns onto this one because they are a cheeky monster that likes to get up to mischief. I'm going to add on 2 legs, 2 arms. Let's give it a mouth to the side, so it's quite cheeky, with a tongue sticking out. And there we've got our first little monster there in the corner, which is looking quite cheeky and mischievous at the same time. And these are monsters that you could stick on your door to scare off anyone that tries to get into your room. And they're there just guarding your room, making sure that no one comes in. So there you have our bubble monsters.
Maya's chosen excellent colours, green and blue. So she's going to take our straw. I'm going to take away your paper so it doesn't get stained. And you're going to blow bubbles, okay, into your cup, making sure not to drink it. So everyone at home, make sure you don't drink the paint, because we don't do that. We blow bubbles into our paint, okay? Off you go. Wow, looks like a magic potion. And I'll just print on the bubbles and blow some more bubbles. And I'll print another set of bubbles there. And print some more. We'll do another monster. Wow. Oh, you might need to do another bubble there. One more bubble. Big bubble. There we go. Right, you need to make sure that you don't drink this, okay? We don't drink paint.
I
Okay.
don't think it's gonna be a good idea.
You make sure you blow bubbles like what I'm doing now. Otherwise, if you drink it, your inside might go green. Okay, like a big lava volcano. And let me get that print. Excellent. And let's do more bubbles. And just take the straw. Oh, that's a lot of bubbles, Alfie.
I like mine bubbly.
Yes, I can tell. So, have you blown bubbles in a restaurant in a drink?
Yes.
You do it all the time?
Yeah.
I used to do it all the time too. So it's the same thing. You're just going to be blowing bubbles. And we can stop there so I can print it. Brilliant. Oh, that looks amazing. Let's blow some more bubbles. Off we go. And stop there. Otherwise, it's bubble chaos and it's like a volcano exploding. I'm full of paint. You might get full of paint now as well. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Le prego che te davano una uscire queste chitate, non passa nada, no? Okay. Really, really good, Jude. And blowing, but less hard, so we don't spit paint everywhere. Let's go again. Let's create some more. And let me print it on. I think that looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Happy with it? Excellent. And as you're all painting, okay, are there any favourite sports you guys like to play?
I like dunk.
Football and basketball.
Football and basketball?
Yeah, I like golf.
Golf? And you actually play golf?
Yeah, my dad too.
I like
And you have your golf stick as well and everything?
and I like running, dancing, and singing.
I like dancing and gymnastics.
So we have a lot of sporty people on this table here today, don't we? We have golfers, basketballers and footballers. We have dancers, people who go running and jogging. No? That's a lot of athletic people and a lot of sporty people. And is there anything else you enjoy doing? So you say you dance?
And do gymnastics.
And you dance outside of school?
Yeah. And inside of school.
And inside of school as well. So you dance everywhere, even at home?
Yeah.
And do you have any favourite songs apart from the ones that you dance to? So boys, for
Yeah.
example, do you have favourite songs?
I got 3.
3 favourite songs?
Yeah.
Okay, which one is the one that you really, really like out of those 3?
Probably Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears.
That's a very, very good choice. And what about you, Jude? Do you have a favourite song of yours?
I Jude.
Hey Jude, that's of course 'cause it's the same as your name, isn't it?
I've got Senorita.
Senorita's your favourite song, and is yours the same or different?
Red.
Read by. You don't remember who it's by?
Send it.
Ah.
Now I need two big eyes.
Two big eyes. Okay, two big eyes coming up for Lucia.
Please send us in your beautiful artwork to the email below. You might see it on one of our episodes.
So, we're going to end with a lovely story, but I'm going to give it a twist, okay? So, do we all know the story of Little Red Riding Hood?
Yes.
Who can explain to me what the story of Little Red Riding Hood is for anyone at home who may not know how the story goes? Go on, Lucia.
So the mother told Little Red Riding Hood to go and give some fruit and flowers to her mother.
And then the big bad wolf disguised himself like a granny, and then Red Riding Hood said, why do you have big ears just to hear you? Why do you have a big teeth?
So he can get you better, doesn't he? And then at the end, what happens, Alfie?
He tries eating Little Red Riding Hood, but her yell is so loud that her yell can be heard by one woodcutter.
And the woodcutter comes to save them, don't
Yes.
they? That's really, really good, guys. You know the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Now, what we're going to try and do, because I did say we're doing a twist, okay, is we're going to turn this into a debate. So I am going to turn into a judge in court and wear this ridiculous white wig. How do I look?
You look like George Washington.
I do, but I'm having a great time with it. So I'm going to be the judge of this court case, and I'm going to give each side a favour to, okay? Well, not a favour, but they're going to argue for either the wolf or Little Red Riding Hood, okay? To see who's right and who is wrong, because maybe the wolf is just really, really hungry, and we don't know that side of the story just yet. So I'll explain in a moment. So you're going to be in favour of Little Red Riding Hood, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes to discuss why, okay, she yelled the way that she did and killed the wolf in the end with the woodcutter, okay? That's what you're going to discuss. And you guys are going to be in favour of the wolf, okay? So I'm going to give you 2 minutes, okay, to decide and chat amongst each other.
So the wolf is not guilty.
No, you're going to find reasons as to why the wolf is not guilty. So you have a chance to talk about it with Jude and see what reasons you can come up
And
with.
we're gonna see that.
And we're then going to argue it and debate it. And I will decide who's the winning party at the end.
Team wolf.
Team Wolf or Team Little Red Riding Hood? Right, so your 2 minutes starts now.
Okay, the wolf shouldn't be guilty because what if he was hungry? Like he wanted to eat. But this is all that he cut down for shelter.
So what reasons you have so far? In case I can help you. Yeah? To help the wolf, because maybe the wolf is just alone in the woods and really, really hungry and no one is feeding the wolf. So, we have had our 2 minutes, and by now, the wolf has eaten the granny, poor granny, with her legs sticking out from the mouth. And now, as judge, I ask for order, and we're going to discuss and listen to Team Little Red Riding Hood and Team Wolf to see who is right, and whether the wolf should have died in the end by the woodcutter. So, Little Red Riding Hood team, what is your points that you've discussed?
That the Little Red Riding Hood had a point to scream because she didn't want to be eaten by the wolf and she wanted to defend herself.
How do you know she didn't want to be eaten by the wolf?
She didn't want to be eaten by the wolf.
Who told you that?
She didn't want to die.
But where did you get this information from? Okay, a reliable source.
She wanted to defend herself, not be eaten by the bad wolf. So she screamed and screamed and screamed.
Okay.
Until the woodcutter.
The woodcutter came. So Team Woodcutter and Wolf. Do you have anything to say to defend yourselves?
After all, I was hungry.
You were hungry, weren't you?
This is my campfire right here.
It is?
I had to eat Little Red Riding Hood to I had to eat something to put some meat on the fire.
I see. So there's no food in the woods, and poor Wolf had nothing to eat, so naturally he went to eat the granny.
But the wolf ate some of the some things inside of the basket.
Wolf, you didn't mention that to us, that you had eaten things from the basket that Little Red Riding Hood was carrying. Is that correct?
See, again, I'm hungry.
Well, sometimes we need to control our hunger, Mr. Wolf.
But he ate everything that was inside.
All of it, and Woodcutter, is this true? Hello, Woodcutter. Is this true? Did he eat everything from the basket? Okay, so you had to slice him open, didn't you?
I was hungry.
He was hungry. So I think we need to come to a decision about this incident.
Babies only.
Your babies, that's another added story.
In the story, there was never babies.
It's true. In the story, there were never babies, Mr. Wolf. That is something extra that you've added, and I don't believe I trust that very much.
But you can't make up stuff.
But
Order, one at a time. I can't hear everyone otherwise. Go on, Mr. Wolf.
but my babies were very hungry and they were almost about to eat the story writer.
You have no baby.
But there was no baby.
Now, I sense that lies are being told in this court case, and I believe that I have come to a decision, okay? And although I do believe that Mr. Wolf was very, very hungry, and there isn't enough food in the forest for him to eat, I still think that he has lied and told lies about the babies. Is that true, Mr. Wolf?
No, I have babies.
Babies. We'll have to see about that in due course. And you also ate all the food from the basket. Is that true?
Yeah.
That is true. So, court dismissed. I think Little Red Riding Hood team wins, and we can save the granny. Well done. Excellent, guys. Now, let's put our puppets behind us. Let me remove my judge wig. And I think it's time to first of all fix our hair and make sure we look good for everyone at home. And we are going to now finally say goodbye to everyone at home and wave to our friends and families, okay? And blow a lovely big kiss to everyone at home.
It's been so much fun today, but I think it's time to say goodnight. Cantamos la canción, Popsy.
Venga.
It's time to say goodnight, my friends. The show has now come to the end. The plants and trees must get their sleep. It's been so much fun, and so should we. Good night, goodbye, be good, be kind, and blow a kiss to our families. The lighthouse shines for all at sea. The garden sleeps, and so should we.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.